I feel that I've always taken up art. It was something I had done and didn't really recognise I was good at when I was a kid. It was actually the leaving cert that I said I needed that extra subject. I was falling behind my subjects, so I took it up quite late. So I would have been after the intermediate. I was 15, 16, and I liked doing it at school, but I didn't pursue it then into any career. I left school, got a job. Well, I had been working in the P&T actually. I was a telephone installer, and I was not terribly good at it. So to ensure a good telephone service, I decided to leave. Now my girlfriend at the time, Marianne, she was in the College of Art, and I said, that sounds like a good idea. It was commercial art or graphic design. I mean, I had been doing commercial art at Rathmines, and they said I'd try to do it full time College of Art. So I left my employment, went to the college, and it's quite a good course in graphic design, but it's you're working to what people want you to do. You've got a brief, and you say, that's the job I have to do, and you're problem solving. Artists that have inspired me, going back to when I started painting at school, I was very interested in the Impressionists. So it was the French Impressionists, and the idea they had of it all being about light, and Renoir with his dancing paintings, and the way that those lights inside, that people enjoying themselves in Moulin de Galliette, and that was the type of thing that I wanted to reproduce. I mean, Hopper's paintings, they'd be, people alone at night and inside a diner or a bar or a coffee shop, which is places I could be myself. Some paintings I do will have people in them. Most of these are a bit, there aren't that many people in them, mind you, so Hopper's kind of idea of loneliness, Wyatt would be another one like that. Hyper-realist painter like Estes, who paints New York and that streetscape. Writing and painting, they're beautifully different. I'm not sure whether they complement one another. They seem so different because there's, the English language is what I use when I'm writing. The language I use when I'm painting is just a visual language. Anybody can understand them. So yeah, it's that bit extra. It's and I do like writing about my paintings, which seems a bit ridiculous because the painting is its own expression. And I have my periods where I'm doing well at writing, or periods where I'm doing well at painting. So you just take whichever I'm in the best humour for doing. As far as travelling was concerned, I could travel around Bray, or I could. Some of these paintings go as far as Canada or Scotland or Spain. Just walking about the town at night or travelling by car at night, it's looking out at the night, and it just seemed very mysterious, and there was action packed in that darkness, and I just wanted to depict that kind of motion. So about 5-6 years ago, I developed a series of paintings on motorways, and there's a couple of them here as well. And that started me off. They look good as a piece themselves. It goes along with travel, like you're on the road, whether you're on a railway track or whether you're in the air. But yeah, a lot of them were photographs taken driving in a car. And there was a theme that I had with that, where you can see the dashboard of the car, and in a way that brings the viewer into the painting. I paint it from a photograph, but it gives that illusion of it looking through the window of the car. And I said that's a nice way to bring the viewer into it as well. And I moved on then from just painting around the place at night, and then going over photographs that were when I was on holidays, and I pick out the ones that I say, that's the one, that looks just perfect for it, and then use my skill to bring it to fruition. Advice as an artist what to do. I have worked as a graphic design instructor, and I've done courses with people. I suppose the best thing is to say, what do you like to do and how are you going to go about doing it? I really enjoyed putting this work together and doing it around a theme. There are other paintings that I'm working on now where I want to work more towards painting people, and it's just more difficult, but it's I think any artist will need a particular challenge to say, I've done that, I'm satisfied with what I've done, but I'd like to broaden and you know, can I do work that's maybe a little bit more challenging, keep trying to expand my work. I'd like to do bigger pieces. And I like, you know, to be able to have that big canvas. Quite a lot of these are more intimate works. I mean, it was a goal of mine to have an exhibition, so I'm delighted to have this one. Do it again. You know, I've got ideas that I can keep going forward with those, and I'm very excited by being given this opportunity, and I'd just love to keep on doing it. I've been long enough waiting to do it, and I'm just sorry I didn't do it earlier.